You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. Gameplay segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party negotiates entry into the Temple of the 12.
Yeah. If the talks don't go well, shoot it, and then we'll know. That'll be the signal. Yeah, that'll be the signal that'll come up there.
Staying in cover. And I'll be like, well, we didn't expect to find anyone here.
Does somebody else want to go talk to it?
So you say that. The creature immediately turns his attention to you and holds out his hand kind of in a stop, halt motion. And he speaks, but it is not in common. What languages do you know, Cyna?
Cyna knows Common, Halfling, and Celestial.
Okay. He first tries... the first language he tries, there's no recognition. He realizes there's no recognition. The second language he uses is Celestial. And he begins speaking to you in Celestial.
Okay.
I need you to stop where you are.
Okay. Knowing that language, I only ever used that language in church, because I basically wrote it down because it was more or less like Latin and Catholicism for my military training. So I'm like, all right, what's happening here? Is there a problem? I'll respond in kind.
Okay. There are multiple problems as I see it. This is a sacred and holy place, and I am here to prevent trespassing. I have done my job, I would feel, very well, but there have been recent problems that have prevented me from doing my original duties, and now my duties have changed. Regardless, I will have to ask you not to trespass here.
Well, our duties may be aligned then. I will give kind of a brief description of the people that we've been chasing. We're a small group of people affiliated with explorers and scholars. However, we have a dual purpose in addition to learning about these temples, but also we are chasing a group of thieves and kidnappers, which we believe are coming this direction with ill intent. And I'll give kind of a brief description of them. And we have had a number of conflicts with them, and we mean to thwart their purpose.
He nods with recognition. A band of Lashuntas and an unfamiliar alien arrived recently. I recognized them as pawns of the Star Eater, and although I turned them away, the leader's conviction and magic were strong. I relented. They entered the temple and studied the secrets within. Some of them later ascended the mountain to commune with the heavens with the portable shrine they carried. The others remain inside.
Inside now?
Yes.
Are you prevented from dealing with them?
I am prevented from dealing with them.
What? Are you prevented from letting us deal with them for you?
Yes. The speaker for the Star Eater does not wish to allow you to enter, and by his will, I must insist you are not welcome here.
Am I to take it you are then compelled by him? This seems counter to your original duties.
Give me a sense motive.
be like, magic people, come on up. I need more data.
Okay.
I walk on up there, even though I'm not a magic person, because I have
at
a
least
gun.
magic.
Yeah, meanwhile, you guys are like, when did Cyna learn Latin?
I can at least life science check.
All right. So that sense motive is, because of a good die roll, 25.
25. Your sense motive tells you that this creature is telling the truth and the whole truth. Even if what it is saying kind of conflicts, it's not lying to you.
No, well, we've already known that the guy who leads the group is like big up in this cult, so he probably has enough magic to bind this thing, whatever it is.
So those of you that have made it to the top and actually have a view of this creature, if you could make me a life sciences or a mysticism check.
That would be
Jesus. Okay.
Rolled a 1.
It's all right. I
So
did.
what's your total?
11.
11? Okay. Honestly, that'll be enough.
Oh.
And that what was that? Life sciences?
Yeah, life science.
Okay, life sciences. You can identify this thing as an elf, but it looks way off.
Okay.
Looks way off. Just
Would a 13 mysticism get the offness of the elf?
undead.
What? It's a zombie.
It doesn't act like a zombie.
Oh, it might not be.
Well, why does
Regular
it speak so much?
So
It's like a tomb guardian or something.
So between all of you and kind of psychically putting this together, you know that this is a male elf. You know that this is some type of undead creature.
Okay.
And between life sciences and some really good perception checks, you can also detect that this creature has like a little star mote kind of floating around it as well.
It's a Solarian. That means that it would just run up on us and beat our ass really hard.
That's why it doesn't need a weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
Power of the universe, come to me!
You could just tase him until he can't be tased no more.
Yeah, he's a zombie. I feel like getting tased is on the lowest area of concern for zombies. They're like, oh, electricity, look, my muscles are twitching, I don't care.
No,
I
whatever.
can't feel them.
Well, it's still damage, and it's still non-lethal damage.
So what would you... So with this information, and your sense motive, you feel that it's being compelled, and it's pretty much told you that
Right.
it's being magically compelled, and you
Yeah.
can relay that information, certainly.
So is there something we can do about that? Because quite frankly, if this guy is mad at our foe, our people,
I mean, he's a zombie, but we talked to like an Eoxian earlier that was scary, but not that bad of a guy.
so yeah, there are worse things to be than undead. And he seems, noble, or at least honorable.
Trying to be.
That is why I'm setting this to stun.
Well, I guess we don't have really the magic to deal with this.
I'm not...
I don't.
If we wanted to determine a magical effect on something, is that going to be a mysticism?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if anyone would like to take a mysticism, given Cyna's intel,
Okay, that's a 20 on the die. That's a 28 total.
28, given what you know and what Cyna's told you, and you think that probably the easiest way, if you were to try to wrangle this thing, would be command undead.
You know who doesn't have that spell?
Bus driver.
Does our cultist...
Get off my bus!
Yeah, you need to pick that up so that you can tell the undead patrons
it's
to
not
go off
on
your
my
bus and they're
spell
being
list.
rowdy.
I don't think it's on the Technomancer spell list. It's on the Mystic spell list.
Does our cultist friend know any mystic spells? Our reverse cultist friend, whatever.
Yeah, she's redeemed in the eyes of Saren right now.
You're asking about Rakawi?
Yeah.
Just like, I can't use magic, sorry.
That's fine.
Why do we save you? Huh? What?
Because it was a good thing to do, you jackass.
You're backsliding.
Oh my
Going
god.
going a little cult of the Dawnflower on us there.
Jesus. Okay. No, my solution to this problem is a static arc pistol with a stun setting. That's how I solve this problem.
But for everyone here, the conversation is happening in Celestial, unless if I imagine no one's probably
It's
picked
like
that
he
up
want
unless-
he's.
can
It's
speak
not that he
Elven.
wants a fight; it's that he's.
Well, considering this
He's going to
thing
be
isn't
compelled
Elf,
to make sure there
you
is a
probably
fight.
could have a conversation with it in Elven if you wanted to.
I don't know what I would say though. That's not command undead.
I can say.
All right. Well,
eat laser.
I don't know that we have a good solution for this, sir. And you seem an honorable sort.
We need to get in there, and if you're going to be in our way,
Yeah,
that's going to be a problem.
And it seems that our goals are aligned, even though you're currently unable to enact your original goals. I'm not sure that we have a good solution for this.
I will set my gun to stun.
I will set it to get shot with a laser.
Oh my god.
So this is he will say in Celestial. So it is going to come to violence then.
We're going to go in that door.
I mean,
If you attack us, then you attack us.
Yeah, we are compelled by our mission to go through that door.
if you don't
We wish
start
there was another
nothing-
way.
there won't
If
be enough.
you attack us, we will defend ourselves.
And I am compelled by my duty to the Temple of the 12 and my sacred vow to my people to defend this place.
All right.
I wish
well,
we had met under different circumstances.
As do I.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
All right, roll initiative.
Oh god. Please, non-lethal settings, guys.
I don't.
My weapon's non-lethal is you do non-lethal damage when he has 1 hit point before I do.
Did anyone have an 8 or lower? All right. Everyone else was 9 or higher. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maia, what'd you have?
11.
11.
Pretty bad, but
Okay. Cyna
20.
and Ion.
I got a 16.
So as you know, the line in the sand had been drawn on both sides. Everyone kind of draws their weapon. He grabs his sun mote from orbiting from his sky, and it manifests as this sort of solar spear.
Oh, it's like a freaking
Guardian spear?
no.
it's like somebody from Dinosaur.
Like a glaive.
Yeah, glaive.
That's cool.
Okay, so it is Cyna's turn.
All right. Then we are going to trick attack him while we can.
All right.
I'm going to need to move up closer to
We
him.
need to line the map up a little
Yeah,
better.
put me behind that. Yeah. Good show.
Yeah, that's good. That's exactly 30 feet, too.
I can move 40,
Okay.
so it's not an issue.
Yeah, operatives. Those little legs can go.
So my stealth is great, like 30 something.
Yeah,
but my
that's
attack
sufficient.
roll is a natural 1.
That's not sufficient. So you sneak up and you shoot, and
And I'm like,
it's
I really don't want to shoot this guy.
yeah. It sort of has this preternatural sense of a shot coming and just sort of dodges, even if it didn't know where exactly you were
Right.
in space and time. Ion, it's your turn.
So I'm going to go up behind this cover. I'm gonna shoot it with a laser rifle. Not 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This guy.
Oh my god.
Don't kill him outright.
I promise you nothing.
It's
That's fine.
That's only 17 damage, but he's on fire.
17 and on fire. Okay. All right.
Did you see the way that rolled? It bounced and then did like this like weird like slow right on the like an axis and it was all like, haha, here you go,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's like that basketball just rolling around the rim before landing on a 20.
So, Maya, it's your turn. Yet another.
I'm assuming I don't have a sight line.
From where you're at, no, you're going to have to at least turn the corner. Like,
Okay.
once you get to adjacent to Ion, you're going to have a pretty good sight line there. There
Okay.
you go. That's going to be unobstructed.
Alright. What is my normal attack bonus? I don't even know where that's at. Should have written that down somewhere. I feel like I did, though.
Where it says attack bonus.
Here we go. Yep, found it.
I didn't mean for that to sound
Ooh.
condescending.
It's a 5.
That
5
was
is
a
going
bonus.
to miss. So he's on fire. So if you want to roll the fire damage, would you like to roll fire damage for your laser crit?
He gonna take 6 fire damage.
6. Okay. He does successfully
He real on fire.
get the fire out.
That's fine.
This character doesn't have a fire extinguisher.
Yet.
Maybe.
You're supposed to put one on the bus.
No, we do have one.
Do we?
Yeah, it's in the like group items.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna connect it to a grenade and make it just crazy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So Penelier
Puts you
will
on fire and puts you out.
approach
Real confused.
Cyna and attempt to attack you. Ooh. Does a 21 hit your kinetic?
Yes. Hold on. Let me check.
Do solar weapons attack kinetic or do they attack?
They attack kinetic.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that hits me.
Specifically.
That's their balance.
Right, because there are enhancements to make it attack EAC.
It doesn't matter because it worked.
So
It's either EAC.
so that's minimum damage on rolling. Wait, I rolled the wrong die for that one. So maybe not.
Hooray!
You didn't have to get a bigger one.
So, Penelier will stab you with the solar weapon for 20 damage
Holy crap.
because
That just flew straight through my stamina.
it's
Ooh,
got
boy.
solar.
FUNS?
Yeah. In 3 rounds, you're really going to see it. So,
Oh God.
So we're on that timer. You might want to.
That
Do you want to
timer
touch
where
my laser rifle?
that timer where Solarian becomes a bomb after 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Do you want to touch?
You can
my
touch my laser rifle. I'll let you touch it.
Zenka, it is your turn. This Solarian came in and poked Cyna really hard.
Yeah, it was like the most vicious thing you've seen all day.
Touch my laser.
And the most vicious thing you've seen all day, and you watched him crit a mountain eel.
I exploded its
Yeah.
eyeball.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to there.
Okay.
And yeah, here you go. Supercharged weapon. Don't miss this one.
Why would you say that?
I said it last time.
That's so much pressure.
He always says it. It's just it's his prayer. Don't miss.
Don't miss. Don't miss.
That's part of the spell components.
That was his prayer, like all through like bus driving school. Is when he was trying to parallel park. Don't miss.
Quick, let's Google what's Latin for don't miss.
But
We
I
don't-
feel like "don't miss" when you're in driving school means something very different. Like you're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. Don't miss.
Cyna,
Run it down. road
is your
codes.
turn.
All right,
This-
psycho.
Penelier has put himself adjacent to you, and
I do not want to be next to him.
now if it disregard.
All right.
Wrong.
So, I am going to make my operative attack, but in the movement part of it, I'm going to leave a threatened square.
So this is going to provoke.
Yes.
Do you have the operative ability that allows you to designate a target?
No.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It is going to strike at you with a 27 kinetic.
Holy crap. Well, there's not enough mobility in the world. That's going to hit.
All right. 23 piercing damage as you attempt to leave the vicinity.
Cyna gets cut down. She is...
And 0.
Yes, because you can't go lower.
So if you want to
Yes.
knock her over.
I should have like walked all the way back to town, gotten someone who could cast Command Undead.
Hey, it's only 11
funny.
days that way.
Ion, you watch as Cyna attempts to do her thing and is caught in the middle of it with a vicious polearm strike.
That was a 20 on the stealth roll.
That's gonna be 23 EAC.
23 EAC is going to hit.
Good. F this on us. Wow, that was not good at all.
I tried.
That's 15 damage.
15
Is
damage.
there any feats to just like reroll all ones on damage die?
Yeah, but you can only take
on a
them at
starship.
21st level.
Right. Epic level feats.
Maia. Your friend's
boy.
down. Ion got a decent shot in on this thing.
Alright.
It still looks pretty hale and hardy, however.
I'm gonna throw the scanner up and then shoot. Is a 21 kinetic hit.
Yes.
Thank the Lord. Uh, 11 damage.
11 damage. Alright, give me one moment while I look something up.
Does anybody have that list of special ammo? I didn't write down what the ammo actually was. I just wrote down special ammo.
Doesn't it do more damage against undead?
Oh.
Here, hold on. Let me
I just
check.
wrote 4 magazines, special ammo.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll let you know.
Adding my weapon specialization to all of my weapons.
That would be important.
That would be super important. Let's do that.
Cyna, something you noticed before you went unconscious is as you were standing next to Penelier, his body was giving off such intense heat that you were actually taking damage from it. Not that it matters, but you all would have noticed before she made her move, it was almost as though she was standing in front of a furnace. Like just sort of the heat lines coming off of it, her hair sort of blowing, against this source. It was going to be too little damage to have knocked you out beforehand, but regardless, you all noticed that. How much damage did you do, by the way?
11.
11? Okay.
But if I have undead bullets, I prefer
Yeah, don't
use
we
those.
have like those NyQuil bullets or whatever?
I
the
just
hell
wrote
they were
down
called?
4 magazines of special ammo, and then I didn't write down what
Made
the
out
ammo
of star
was.
metal.
It was different ammo.
Yeah, each clip was like a different type of ammo. And I did not write those down.
So it is at that much, so it does not do that yet. The next person he sees is going to be, looks like Ion. Ion, does a 26 hit your kinetic?
Yes, I do.
You will take 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
And it feels uncomfortably warm around him. Zenka, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Do you have a spell that does herring fire and covering fire?
I do, but the problem is that like it's gonna be a cloud. And it's gonna be a little difficult to do that. Yeah, let's do that then.
I mean, I don't know if that totally helps us in this situation.
I've also got the only weapon that'll not kill him, so
I mean, that's true, but he's dropping, he is just throwing like full up hammers at people.
he is. Like Cyna's got resolve, so I'm not overly concerned, but that being said,
Yeah, but arguably Cyna is more effective in combat than I am,
Yes.
so we kind of need her not
We need
unconscious.
no, I get that. Okay.
He walked up and was like, boom, boom, and she was just, and that wasn't cool. Like, I peed a little when I saw that.
I peed a little when the snake bit me, much less this guy.
Well, after he kills me, he's coming for you.
Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that there then.
We nanobotting.
Yeah. Just to give us a little bit of something.
Okay.
It gives him what? A -2 to hit,
-2
and
to
us
hit.
a +2 to hit.
It gives us a +2 to our AC, I think. Let me double check. It's herring fire
Yeah.
and covering fire.
Essentially, -2 to his attack and a +2 to yours. Mechanically.
Right.
I mean, the rules will say something that's equivalent. Cyna, I imagine you'll spend a resolve.
I'll spend a resolve to stabilize.
Okay. Ion, you, as a result of standing so close to him, you are going to take. It would be nice if it told me.
I feel like I didn't write down his name.
You're going to take a.
Seems
What do
odd.
they do? That's something they could have fixed.
We get
You're
a
going to take
+2 to our AC.
3 fire damage. Just
How
from
much?
3 fire damage just from being in his proximity and just the heat that's emanating off of
Okay.
him.
We need to cool him down.
I'm going to guarded step away from him.
Okay. Let me check the speed. He don't get feats, he gets other abilities.
Does
Yep. Which might be feats, but might not be.
Nope. He does not follow you.
He's probably got reach.
No. Solar weapons do not have reach. They can take on whatever appearance you want, but you pick piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, and no reach.
Okay.
So
Unless
this
you're
could have
Starlight.
just as easily been bludgeoning. Because you said so.
Okay.
Yeah. Because reasons.
Because magic space weapon lasers.
Does a 17 hit his EAC?
Does that include your herring fire?
Yeah, you have effectively
No.
a +2.
Then it's going to be a
The
19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Your spell
This is
just paid
Zenka's
for itself.
damage.
That's 12.
12 damage? Okay.
There you go.
Now, that being said, this is now my turn, so I have to maintain this.
Okay.
It
Maia,
persists for 1 round thereafter.
It does.
What spells do you have?
Can I load a special magazine at random since I don't know what
What kind of
they do?
action do you have to spend?
Standard.
Let me find my phone.
Dancing lights, mending, psychokinetic hand, transfer charge, energy ray, detect magic.
If you know what they do, I'll write
Flight,
it down.
overheat, supercharge weapon, magic missile, microbot assault, recharge.
Let me find the armory weapon mods, maybe. Projectile.
I mean, it's not that
Yep.
there's any really better option
So-
than to maintain this right now.
You
Yeah, the only
had-
thing is I can give you my static arc pistol. It's got a really nice crit effect, and you seem to be rolling crits.
So you had 4 different
Yeah.
types of ammunition.
4 magazines.
They were you had a magazine of Jaguar rounds, Leopard rounds, Lion rounds, and Tiger rounds. Jaguar rounds reduce the target's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage reduction by 1. This thing does not have DR.
So those will
Leopard rounds, the base perception DC to hear a leopard round being fired is increased to 10. So it's basically like CBs,
bullets.
sort of. Lion rounds, targets hit with lion rounds are illuminated with brilliant violet bioluminescence that acts as low light in a 5-foot radius. The illumination persists for a number of rounds equal, so illumination persists for a round. Range attacks against targets illuminated by lion rounds receive a +1 insight bonus to attack rolls. And then tiger rounds gain an enhancement bonus to damage rolls equal to 1/2 the ammunition's level. So in this case, you could use lion rounds. That would help give everybody else a +1 insight bonus to their attacks. Or you could use tiger rounds, which will do +1 damage.
Okay. Oh, because the gun is a level 2.
It's the ammo. It's the ammunition's level. So in each case, it's you can choose to give everyone.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, because it only takes, half my turn to load a new magazine?
We'll say a move action to drop the current mag and
Okay,
load
yeah.
one.
I will load in the lion rounds. Fresh mag. And take a shot. Oh, Jesus
I can use
Christ.
my move action to throw you my gun.
I'm going to assume that does not hit, because I rolled 3, even with all of bonuses.
Probably not.
How rough for wear does this guy look?
11. Yeah, 11.
You've done work on him. You've done work. 11 is going to miss. As you load this magazine, you can tell that it's hot loaded because it kicks a bit more, it jumps a bit more. It kind of frightens you a little bit just how much more kick this thing had
Right.
when you popped it. The creature lowers his weapon a little bit and says something in Celestial, which nobody understands. Tries again in Elvish. Anybody else speak Elvish for that?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. He will speak in Elvish and say, "I implore you, please leave this place."
Well, I don't understand him, so I'm going to shoot him again.
Well, it's his turn. I mean, he recognizes when he says that you've got some recognition
Right.
of the language. You still going to maintain like a hostile stance? You've done some work on him. Okay. Let's be clear.
We're going to go in that door. If he's
Yeah.
going to stop us, then he's going to get shot.
Okay.
I'll just say it back, and unfortunately, we have to go through that door.
Very well. He will.
Maybe we should have just lied.
Actually,
Yeah, we
What you
cultists,
did-
yo.
is annoying him. And he realizes that maybe he shouldn't take out the other translator
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Someone that he can maybe speak reason into you all. So,
Last one standing. Oh, yeah, we'll leave.
He obviously doesn't know what
He is not in that cloud at the moment, so
not
all of
logic
those
and reason.
all of those things just go away.
Will A. 29. Okay.
Yes.
I heard a 20. Yes.
22 piercing damage.
Okay. That is not good, and that's going to break my concentration. I'll be alright though. That didn't get all the way through my stamina.
Zenka.
Okay.
You are now adjacent to this burning hot elven undead. You will take 3 fire damage just in his proximity.
confused.
Right now,
His sun powers.
on my turn.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Is
So
is that on my turn?
your
He has like
So
sun
your
and black hole powers.
so you
but
had
he's more
the
aligned with his sun
life
powers.
sciences to be able to sufficiently determine that he was
An
a
elf.
Solarian.
Oh,
that is
but
now
also-
done. That is now done hit point damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So you could tell he's a Solarian. As they progress, they get what's called is it like solar revelations or whatever, that allow them to have more juice.
why didn't I
It-
make a Solarian?
It appears that he is solar attuned right now, which
It's not
you know,
good.
his attacks are doing a little bit more damage. You know that every Solarian, essentially, that's solar attuned, like as they start to grow up, you know that they have the ability to cast off what they call a supernova. And generally speaking, it takes about half a minute, maybe 24 seconds, when they enter combat for them to build up this amount of energy to be able to do that. You get the impression that's probably coming up soon. That's what you know. Zenka, I
don't like
apologize, it is your turn.
No, it's fine. That broke my concentration on the spell, though.
So those stick around for a round and then
They'll stick
dissipate.
around for a round. I don't.
You should guard his step and then beat that ass.
The problem is I can't guard step
He doesn't
away
have
from
a-
him.
He doesn't have an exit path.
Do you have something
What's-
that won't provoke?
What's this?
It's cliffside. It starts to descend down. So
Yeah, just guarded step and fall down the
Yeah.
stairs and run away.
Just eat that cliff. Cast magic missile on your way down before you hit the ground. It will go off, and then you'll
Yeah.
take damage.
Also looks pretty badass. As you
Yeah,
fall.
it's all about the cinematic experience.
Yeah.
and then you're
And then you
falling on
die.
like an incline. So like chances are good that like
That's an
your head will
acrobatics
snap
check I
back real quick.
can maybe make. Oh God. Okay.
If we're all
Have
gonna die,
anything that you can
die
cast that doesn't
awesome.
provoke.
I mean, I'm gonna try not to die, but yeah, let's roll with that. Let's go there.
So you're going to guarded step there.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics to keep your balance on what is a very small piece of land that gives way to a slope.
10.
Okay. It's tough. It's
She like steps back, is on her tiptoes, and she's
it's
like
that
magic
cinematic
missile.
moment where you're cornered on the cliffside and like
he's
your
shearing.
heel,
I assume this is like, bug feet sticking to the wall.
your heel like kicks off some of the
Some
like
rocks, and you
dirt.
look back and see the ocean.
Yeah.
Where did the ocean come from? God! Every time I'm near a cliff, there's an
2
ocean.
missiles.
Either that or Nakatomi Tower.
Okay, I get 2 missiles because I can't do this as a full round action. So that's 1d4 plus 1.
Times 2.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
that's 2 damage plus
I was like,
2
why does that
damage.
sound familiar?
4 damage.
Sorry, it's not Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Each
You
of
can't
those
talk about
rolls
Christmas
was a
movies when it's not
1.
Christmas.
You need these bullets.
All right. Cyna.
You're gonna spin a resolve to wake your ass up?
Should I? Oh, did the nanobots on their one last turn move into his square?
They go away on it. Well,
I think you have to concentrate to direct them, don't you?
No, they're
they go to
self-directed.
they go to the
Yeah, because
nearest thing.
let me look. Not assault.
You know what?
They pursue and harass the nearest creature that is hostile to you as best they can each round.
Done.
All right. So,
They know what creatures are my enemies, but
All right.
there's no
I
control
think
over
probably
them.
on
They
the
just
ground
operate.
is unconscious is probably the safest place for Cyna right now, but she is much more angry than I am. So,
Well, she's stable.
right.
she's about to be awake and pissed.
Yeah, that's been that result point for awake and pissed.
Status.
New ability.
Awake and
Status
pissed.
effect is off.
So there should be just like a discounted resolve point for you to wake up, but you just wake up with confused or rage.
That is a lovely
50-50
condition.
shot of either. Like you're either
That needs to be a first level spell.
I'm
You just like
Confused and angry.
It's like rebuke death. It like brings you back to 1 hit
Oh
point.
hell no!
But it gives you a
when you roll on a table, you're either like cowering or
Confused,
fear,
some sort of
or
emotional
rage. Okay.
all right.
Homebrew condition, pissed off.
Okay, so all right. I wake up angry. Not that this is unusual.
So you wake up.
Not the way Ion snores.
It do happen sometimes.
So I'm going to grab my pistol. Well, I guess. No, laying here like this is going to be dumb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, I guess, get back on my feet. And then
You can draw your weapon as part of standing up
well,
because it is moving.
that's fine. I do that. And then I'm going to
Shoot that fool in the back.
stealth my way back over to this other pillar and hide behind it.
Okay.
Stealth check is 25. No, 23, sorry.
Can I shoot him with my Fraser open and say,
You,
everybody
you
choose?
get up, and as you're, you don't notice it because you're being careful. All the other three, their eyes sort of glance at like Cyna getting up and struggling over, and all three of you notice that he turns his head just for a brief moment and catches it as well.
Dun, dun,
Okay,
dun.
now it's my turn.
Ion, it's your turn.
I go, he saw you, bitch! You in trouble, bitch! Hide! And then I'm going to guard and step away from him again.
Oh,
Amazing.
That's going to be a 28 with the herring and everything.
Yes,
Yeah, good.
easily.
Yeah, good. That's going to be 11.
11. Okay. He's in really bad shape.
so that
All right.
pistol that I threw you, it crits on a 1920, and its critical effects are arc 2 and anchoring. So the anchoring, you can give up the extra damage, and he just can't move for a D4 rounds.
Wow, that would be amazing for a melee character.
What's your minus to hit for double attacking? Is it -2?
Minus 4 for
Minus
each attack.
4.
Now, you are getting a +2 right now because
Overall, I'm
of...
getting mine.
Yeah, you're getting a +2 right now because
Oh, the herring.
he's being harried by these nanobots.
I'll do 4 on attack then. Just double attack.
Yeah, 'cause you only
gives
take it
me
a minus
double the
2.
crit chance. Yeah. 22.
That hits.
Yes. I'll re-roll that. Right, so that's 4, 10, 14 damage on the first one.
14 damage.
And he's
is enough to
illuminated
drop
now?
him.
Oh, okay.
He is both illuminated and dropped. It's a good thing you guys took him out because he was fully attuned and he was going to drop a 7d6
Bond.
supernova on you guys.
Who has Alien Archive?
I have it here.
Does non-lethal damage work on undead?
There aren't any rules that say
What?
they
How
don't.
much is Alien Archive?
I don't know, 35. Is that right? No, probably more than that.
Well,
'Cause it's
before there weren't any creature
Yeah.
rules, and then they released this, so there was a lot of assumptions
That
based off
probably would be under the bat.
Right. But there were a lot of assumptions that went on.
Well, okay. So other abilities. This thing had something called Unliving. Let me see what that does. Because I believe this came out before Alien Archive.
Yeah.
Unliving. A construct or undead has no constitution modifier and is immediately destroyed when it reaches 0 hit points. An unliving creature doesn't recover from damage naturally, but a construct can be repaired with the right tools or magic. An unliving creature with fast healing benefits from that ability. Unliving creatures don't breathe, eat, or sleep. They can't be raised or resurrected. It does
They
not say...
absolutely will not stop until you're dead.
So, wait a second. If they are destroyed when they hit 0 hit points, then non-lethal damage wouldn't matter. Because non-lethal is
right,
wouldn't
just
go
damage.
unpunished.
it still reduces them to 0, but it just doesn't kill them. But if they auto
non-lethal
condition
damage
of 0
gives the GM gives the players control over if they're dead versus the
Yeah,
GM.
in this particular case, when you hit that final bullet, it just kind of starts to... It falls unconscious, and the points where it impacts start to fall to like dust until finally it just sort of, this...
We have a set of armor laying there.
Yeah, so this aeons long magical enchantment that's been keeping these cells together finally passes, and it just disintegrates.
Okay.
So you have defeated Penelier. There are a few things that kind of hit the ground along with this body once its undead soul sort of leaves this plane. If you examine,
I probably would have liked to have some drinks with him when he was alive, because he seems like a badass.
Yeah.
He does seem like a badass.
Yeah. Makes me want to make a Solarian.
So you all will find...
One of my society characters is going to be Solarian Star Knight, like a Hell Knight. That's a Solarian.
I did the Divine Champion with mine of Saren Ray, and the stuff you get is just so good. Gear, finally. Okay. So on him, he's pretty limitedly equipped because Solarians. He does have this set of ancient elven battle armor. That is archaic, but it seemed to work pretty well. He also drops a least glue-on Solarian crystal.
Nice. Like if a beetle walked in here and we stepped on it, we would level.
Hilarious.
Here, go touch the door in case it's trapped. That'll do it.
Click.
So I imagine there will be individuals here that want to heal up.
Yeah.
Here. We have serums, don't we?
Yeah, let's pass out a few.
That'd be
I don't
cool.
remember how many Mark IIs.
Just assume that we have enough. Use a Mark II. I know we have at least one more.
Yeah, we either had 1 or 2.
How
I
many
think we
dice
had
is that?
2.
3.
3d8.
Okay.
You guys need to hit points far more than I do.
I'm just gonna rest for 10 minutes,
I'm going
That's
to do
what I'm
that
going to
too.
do. That's what I'm going to do.
but yeah, because I'm down 1 whole hit point.
And then we're going to kill like wildlife in the area, like birds and stuff, until we level.
Let's go hunting.
1 XP at a time. That's 500 birds. They're too damn cheerful in the morning anyway.
We ruined the entire ecosystem of this place to level.
I'm pretty sure that only works in World of Warcraft.
We literally a
On South
rabbit. No, we are less than 700 XP away.
Okay.
I've got a total of 9375.
Was that the accurate?
I believe so. I believe
Okay.
I had updated everything with those discrepancies, so everything
Gotcha.
matched. But
Okay, so you are left with what appears to be an empty courtyard. You do see a set of double doors that lead into this building.
Is this a room or just some crumbling wall?
Yeah, it looks like it may have been some storage building in some other time.
Okay, I didn't sure if it was actually like a room with a roof and all that.
Gotcha.
Just wanted to be sure we shouldn't go over there and investigate.
Well, I mean, you Starfinder, you can do what you want.
I would love to investigate this room then.
Cool. It's whatever was its roof has now collapsed. It would be difficult to find anything of value in here. It's traditional ruins.
Okay. That's fair.
I mean,
All right. So about that door.
about that door, it's a nice, well-constructed, ancient double door. So it's unlocked, but you can tell when you push it that there is at least some minor obstruction preventing you from getting through it.
Like
It is
a
ancient.
barricade or something.
If it's a barricade, it's primitive at best.
Okay.
Like a probably a really good strong kick
All right. I mean,
Or-
it's just like
or a number of successive small kicks.
Put something in between the door and lift the bar off the.
You can try that if you want to make a engineering check.
Ooh, I can make those.
Yeah, well, to be able to find something slim enough to be able to fit through the crack.
Or you just
I
have
got
halfling fingers
31.
with a 20.
Okay.
Never mind.
Between the two of you, you're able to rig up some type of system to be able to
MacGyver.
like get this essentially bar off the door.
Yeah.
It's you do it. Once you do that, the door's going to be able to
Right.
move pretty easily.
Here. Yeah. Do you have a door, Jimmy? Here we go.
Yeah.
So you now have access to the front door if you guys want to Final Fantasy it with the mini.
All right.
Let's do it.
Front room.
Title music provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great classic game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.